Being intentional about my relationship with God is part of my 12-week goal. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. On this channel, I share content on self-development, productivity, career, and faith. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I actually plan to achieve my 2023 goals using Notion in just 12 weeks. For the record, I got this template from Montelobee, but I have edited it to suit my own goals. The free template is in the description. You can edit to suit your style and goals. So a quick rundown on Notion. If you don't know what Notion is an all-in-one workspace that can help you organize your life and achieve your goals. It has a lot of features that can be customized to suit your specific needs. The first time I tried to explore Notion, I was so confused and overwhelmed because let's be honest, for a productivity tool, it's really not beginner friendly and it's not easy to navigate at all. However, now I know my way around it with the help of this template. If I'm being honest, this is my first time of actually developing a system to achieve my goals. For the past years, all I would do is write down a few goals without having a workable strategy to achieving them. And at the end of the year, I'll end up achieving one or two goals because I'll be distracted by other things and wants that will end up not having so much impact in my life. Time wasters. But as I said, we're getting serious in 2023. Having a clear idea of your goals will help you stay motivated and focused. So, the concept of the 12-week year is to help you get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. Basically, what's supposed to take you 12 months to accomplish, you do it in 12 weeks. So the three core principles of the 12-week year is one, accountability, taking full ownership of your actions and results, regardless of the consequences. Number two is commitment, doing whatsoever it takes to keep the promises you've made to yourself and to others. Number three is greatness in the moment, immersing yourself in the present and making countless decisions even when you don't feel like it. So that's just the 12-week year in a nutshell. You can read the book to get the full insight on the concept. I'm going to share my screen with you now and take you through my Notion setup so you see how I actually plan on achieving my 2023 goals in 12 weeks. So this is the Notion dashboard where I have listed my goals for 2023. This year, I am very intentional about creating smart goals. This is a note to me. Dear self, intentions don't matter, actions do. I got this phrase from the Almanac of Naval Rafikant, and since then, it's been engraved in my mind. I highly recommend you read that book. Over here, I have my 1 year goal, which is 300K per month. This is Naira, by the way. 300K per month in passive income. Apply for my MBA, body fitness, career transition. Looking to transition from HR to BA. I'll talk more on that maybe in subsequent videos. YouTube monetization. This year, I'm really working towards getting my channel monetized. Travel, and lastly, travel experience. I intend to travel a lot this year also. All right, moving on to my 12-week year goals. So the next section is where the 12-week year comes in. For my 12-week goal, I plan to achieve 1K subscribers on YouTube. At the point of making this video, I have 368 subscribers. So yeah, that's one of my goals for the 12-week year. And next is GRE prep. I plan to take my GRE in a few months' time. So that definitely has to come into my 12-week year. And the third one is passive income. The fourth, clarity. The fifth, intentionality. Moving on, this section on my Notion dashboard is organizing the above 12-week goals into priorities. And for each priority, I have listed out key strategies I intend to implement in order to achieve those goals. So, priority one is 1K sub on YouTube. The first strategy to achieve this goal is to upload twice or three times a week. When I started out on YouTube, I used to post twice a week, but I didn't have time to do anything else. So I resolved to posting just once a week. But we have a goal for this year, and posting once a week will not take me there. However, when it comes to scheduling or how many times you post on YouTube, there is no operational guideline. Just go with what works for you. You can post every day, you can post 3 times a week, 2 times a week. Just roll with what works for you. Don't copy another person's strategy or workflow. So I'm going back to my former schedule because I have to push myself to achieve my 1K sub within this 12-week year. Having said that, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button so you help me achieve my goal of 1K sub. Thank you. So my second strategy is to plan and script my videos. Now I'll be posting twice a week, which will be 8 videos in a month, as opposed to 4 videos in a month that I was doing earlier and 24 videos in 12 weeks. So I really have to put in more work in researching, planning, and scripting my videos. It's a lot of work. Moving on to strategy 3 is to upgrade existing thumbnails and titles. I've done this already and I believe it's going to help the algorithm push out my videos more. Strategy 4 is to research trending videos in my niche and make content on them. Strategy 5 is to track my analytics weekly. This is really going to help me know what's working and what's not. Moving on to priority 2, which is GRE prep. This falls into my education. My first strategy here is to study materials on the ETS websites, Manhattan and Magoo's GRE flashcards, and prep guides. My second strategy towards studying for my GRE is that on weekdays, I'll get to study 2 hours daily, and on weekends, I'll take the practice test. My next strategy is to read the GRE math review. I'm doing that already though. And then my fourth strategy is to read journals and articles. This is going to really help me in the AWA section, the AWA section. All right, my fifth strategy is to watch GRE quant videos. Math is not my forte, so I have to put in a lot of work in quant. So my fifth strategy is to watch GRE quant videos on YouTube in particular. So my third priority is to have a deposit of 1 million in my savings. Remember, the idea of this is that you set realistic goals. I'm not going to put 10 million naira when I know I don't have the access or the resources to achieve 10 million naira in 12 weeks. Okay. My first strategy to achieve this goal is to create a weekly/monthly budget. I've been doing this since January and it's really helping. The second strategy is to record my incomes and my expenses. Started to keep track of my income and expenses, and I was shocked at the things I spend my money on. They are not really huge things. For instance, saying something like buy a new laptop or a new tablet. They are all little things that I spend my money on. If you decide to include this strategy in your own setup, you'll be surprised at the little things you spend money on. All right, my third strategy is to learn about investing in stocks, bonds, etc. My fourth strategy is to create paid online courses. Remember that one of the goals for 2023 is passive income. So this is where that comes in. I am currently planning and building a course on human resources that will give beginners the basic knowledge of the field and ameliorate their transition into the industry. So my fifth strategy is Zitari, where we provide writing services for clients. CVs, resume, cover letters, personal statements, visa SOP, letter of intent, letter of explanation, bespoke writing services for clients. Also, LinkedIn optimization and mock interviews. Maybe you're planning to go for an interview or you just want to brush up your interview skills just in case. We got you. So my fifth strategy to improving on my finances is to work with a lot of clients. Moving on to priority 4, mental clarity. This falls into my health goals. So the first strategy here is to stretch and work out daily. For the stretching part, I downloaded a yoga app from Play Store to help me be more mindful and flexible. I also downloaded a workout app as well because For now, I am working out at home. I love skipping, so I also incorporate skipping into my workout plan. So the second strategy for my health goal is to stick to a sleep routine. My sleeping routine has been a mess for months now. So I have to put this in here. All right, so strategy three is to monitor my calories intake. Strategy four is 2 to 3 hours of deep work. This is not going to work for me. Remember, these goals are smart goals. It has to be realistic. It has to be very realistic. And 2 to 3 hours of deep work, it's not going to do it for me. So I'm going to change this to 3 to 4 hours of deep work. I have to be true to myself. 2 to 3 hours will not cut it for me. This 2 to 3 hours includes working on my YouTube goals, working on the course I'm about to create, and working with clients. So it's not going to cut it. 2 to 3 hours will not cut it for me. So I've changed that to 3 to 4 hours. Why I am being specific about the hours is because for months I will sit down from morning till night. I decided not to take on 9 to 5 just to give me time for myself. Trust me, being a solopreneur is not going to give you time either. You put in twice the time you were giving in for your 9 to 5. So I can sit from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. working. The only time I get to stand up is maybe when I'm going to get food or water from the fridge, and that's it. That is why I have to be very specific with the hours. I set an alarm in my phone. Once it's 4 hours, I'm getting up from my seat. No matter what I was doing, I am up because the plan is also to stay committed to the goal. So, my fifth strategy in achieving mental clarity is to read 2 chapters of a book before bed. For a while now, I've been struggling to read from my tablets because of the lights. I'm trying to reduce the light I'm exposed to before bed. So reading from my tablet hasn't really been helping me with this goal. So the plan is to go back to investing in hard copy books. I have some of them over here. Okay, they are not showing in the background, but you used to see them in my videos. So that's the plan. So that's it for my fifth strategy to achieving mental clarity and hitting my health goals. Moving on to my fifth priority, which is to get closer to God. In as much as I would like to tell myself, well, I'm doing that already, I want to be intentional about this aspect of my life. Remember, it's included in one of the goal for the 12th week. So intentionality. So spirituality is one of it. Being intentional about my relationship with God is part of my 12-week goal. So, my first strategy is to spend quiet time with God every morning. The second strategy is to attend weekly fellowship meetings. We do have my church, we do have weekly fellowship meetings on Wednesdays. All right, my third strategy is to strengthen my prayer life. And my fourth strategy is to find like minded friends. So that's it for priority five. Your strategy to achieving a particular priority can either be 1, 2, 3, or 7. So you don't have to stick to this one. But for the template I am sharing with you, it's going to be 1 to 5. But you don't have to stick to it. All right, so moving on to priority six. Same goes to the priority. Your priority can be 3, your priority can be 4, your priority can be 10. But remember, you have to set goals that are actionable. Don't fill the whole dashboard with priorities that you will end up not doing. You have to include things these are areas in my life that I have to work on and stick to it. Don't everything in your head. I know you have a lot of goals, but we're trying to achieve goals this year. So putting all the things in your head will not help you achieve those goals. That's why we're breaking them down into priorities. So your priority can be either 2, 3, or 6. Moving on to priority 6. My priority 6 is my career. So I am transitioning from HR to BA, business analytics. Not yet though, but I am transitioning from HR to BA. And I'm going to take you through this journey with me also on the channel. So my first strategy to achieving that is to complete my online courses. I started a foundational course on business analysis. I am almost done with the course though. So my first strategy is to complete that course. Also, I have a pending course on Coursera, business analytics specialization and data analytics. So my first strategy is to complete these courses. My second strategy is to apply for BA professional course in April. So that's basically it for my career. That's where I am right now for my career. Like I said, the fact that I have 5 strategies listed out here doesn't mean I should complete it. I should look for something and just fill it up. No. So the next section after organizing my 12-week goals into priority and strategies is the monthly track. I have month 1, month 2, month 3. Month 1 is March, though I did not start exactly March 1st. I started my 12-week goal this week. To be very specific, I started on Tuesday. And for this month is week 3 already. So for my daily tracker, I have wake up at 6 a.m., devotion and prayer, stretch and workout, healthy breakfast. Remember, we changed this to 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours deep work, 2 hours of study, reading before bed, and bedtime by 10 p.m. So basically, the daily tracker consists of things I do daily. For instance, I am not going to be learning about investing every day. So these are things I do daily. I get to do daily. For Tuesday that I started, you can see I have all my blue ticks here. Yay! But I did not read, nor did I sleep at 10 p.m. because Wednesday is my posting day. I had to stay awake to edit, do my final touches. Since I did not go to bed by 10, I couldn't wake up at 6 a.m. But I had my devotion on Wednesday, which was yesterday. I'm shooting this video on today is Thursday. Yes, I'm making this video on a Thursday. So this was yesterday. I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. I have to be true. You have to be sincere with yourself. Yes, you have to be sincere with yourself. This nobody else is going through this. You're not going to submit it for anybody to mark. This is you taking responsibility, being accountable to yourself. So you have to be sincere about the whole process. All right, so I did not wake up at 6 a.m. I have explained that already. And I did not have my breakfast because it was Wednesday. I was fasting. Yeah, definitely. I walked 3 to 4 hours. I did not study because why didn't I study yesterday? Hmm, yeah, I can share that. Okay. All right. And I did not read either, but I slept at 10 p.m. Okay. So for today, for Thursday, I'm yet to fill this up. I'm going to do that later. So this is basically it. All that I'm concerned about is I come here at the end of the week and see that I have blue ticks. Yes. And then I'll know I am making progress. So this is week 3. For next week, I'll just duplicate this and repeat the same process. Weekly goals is basically organizing things you'll be doing weekly that are in your priority. Now for priority 1, I have upload YouTube videos. I was supposed to start, this is supposed to be in week 3. I made this in week 1, but I didn't start my 12-week year in week 1. I started it in week 3. So this is supposed to be in week 3. I'm going to arrange this later. So for priority 1, I have this is just to give you an idea of the whole process. For priority 1, I have upload YouTube videos, touch up my YouTube thumbnails and titles. I have done this already. That's why it's highlighted. Video planning, scripting, and shooting. So priority 2 is study quant and verbal. Priority 3, monthly budget. Next is to create course outline and read financial article. Priority 4 is my health. I don't have that on my weekly goal because basically everything in my daily tracker is about health. Priority 5 is my spiritual life. So for the weekly, for the weekly goal, it's just to attend fellowship and choir practice. I don't think it's something I have to plan 4. My last priority, which was priority 6, my career, is to complete my BA foundational course. So this week, I am going to complete that course. For week 4, I am yet to write down things I'm going to do next week. I'm going to do that on Sunday. It's for March, this is for April, and this is for May. It just repeats the same thing. The next and final section in my Notion dashboard is the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life consists of 8 components, which are also called happiness factor, which include physical health, career, finance, your relationship with your significant other or your family, fun, physical environment, and so forth. For the Wheel of Life on my dashboard, I have some of those listed here: physical health, spiritual, career, relationship with partner, relationship with family and friends, finances, emotional state, hobbies and new skills, travel and experience. You can choose to add or remove any of them from the template I have shared with you. So the idea here is to rate your physical health from 1 to 10, your current reality, your vision in 1 year, and your priority. So for the physical health, you rate yourself to see if there are areas that needs improvement or not. Same goes with the spiritual, the career, your relationship with your partner, and the likes. For my Wheel of Life, I plan to complete it at the end of each 12th week, because this is not just going to be the only 12th week I'll be embarking on. After May, I am going to create another setup with the same priority or make a few changes and maybe add more priorities. So by the end of May, I am going to show you a more practical view of this section. So this is basically it. I am going to leave the free templates in the description below. That is it, guys. That's how I actually plan on achieving my 2023 goals using Notion in 12 weeks. I hope this video was very helpful. Though 2 weeks is already gone, I have 10 weeks. I am still going on this journey and I'm ending it in May. I am hoping that I will achieve at least 90% of the things I have listed on this dashboard. I want to go on this journey with you. So I am encouraging you and challenging you to download the template, duplicate it, and run your own setup in your own style to incorporate your own goals. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I am looking forward to our progress. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you've not. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.